grid Delta 2.
Well, that's where we are.
Helm, do you know what all your key bindings are?
Learning the basics, teams using the textbook view, 1 through 4 in the work, spacebar for staff, using the arrow key to make my new adjustment. So, just keeping the performance spot on.
All ships, this is the fleet captain. Once your ships are fully resupplied and refueled, move into formation in grid Delta 3 Mark 4. That's Delta 3 Mark 4. We'll hold position there and stand down cruise.
Okay, well there's a link there for you to TeamSpeak. If you scroll down to the bottom of that web page, it lists all of your shortcut keys.
Thank you very much, sir. And definitely take advantage of that.
Alright. So we're gonna move over to sector Delta 3 Mark 4, I think you said.
I believe so.
Yes.
Which is just a very short distance away. Heading 090. Kinda where the hunter is going. And you can see the Valiant, just park us next to the Valiant. Yeah, and I will stop here. Perfect. And we'll wait for the rest of the fleet.
Setting systems to maximum efficiency.
Okay. That is actually a very nice minefield.
It's sausage shaped.
Very even.
It's quite easy to get around it though.
Looks like an arrow.
Yeah, who is sitting down there in my chair?
Fleet captain to all crews. Command officers debrief your crews. And then they can stand down. We'll gather for a debriefing in briefing room 1.
Alright, so that was an interesting mission. I'm really enjoying these new types of enemies. Yeah, everything seems to work out on a technical level too this time. So,
I apologize for the inexperience that I've formed this position probably a handful of times, so thank you for your patience.
Right, yes. Most of all, I think you could talk to us a bit more. Let engineering know when you need more maneuvering. But then also that's sort of a two-way thing. Erman, I know you're not normally an engineer, so but I don't know. Did you have a main screen open?
Negative. I only have one screen open.
Okay, so that's as
I
an
did have
engineer.
Captain's map, but problem is a lot of times when I'm on engineering trying to boost primary beams and trying to get all that sorted out, I fail to see what's going on in the ship, so we very rarely know when we're turning. So that communication of being
Yes.
told to them when turn is very helpful.
Yeah. Otherwise, I usually recommend my engineers to have a main screen open because it's very obvious what the ship is doing then. But then again, I know you're not usually an engineer, so I can't hold you to that.
Yeah, see, it's up to the weapons and the helms officer. Make sure the engineer doesn't get fat.
Yeah, just let him know what you need.
Even if it involves yelling at him.
Hey, go easy on us engineers. We weren't born with a wrench.
You were born in the driver's seat anyway.
No, you were born with a hypo spanner.
I think Xavier said at some point that the best engineers are the ones you don't have to talk to because, well, they know what they're supposed to do.
If you never hear anyone yell at the engineer and everything went well, then they're doing good.
But that, of course,
That's why I'm not
assumes
the
that
best
you
engineer.
have. That, of course, assumes that you have the sort of people who will tell the engineer when they do need something.
I'm better at helm than I am at engineering, so.
Well, I guess we'll find out next week if we,
Indeed. Alrighty. I'm gonna send the four of you up to briefing room 1, and I will see you there in a few minutes. Fine with that.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
To be
User
fair, they
joined your
said
channel.
self-defense is about the Asimov, and I was like, okay.
User joined your channel.
I liked it. It was good maneuver, and all I had to do was set a heading and
User
the wind
joined
balls.
your
There we go.
channel.
Captain on deck. Captain on deck.
Come on deck.
No, I see where.
Okay.
It's the
Party!
Steel's job for those guys.
So,
lights on.
Raven until Raven definitely not behaving. Pardon me, sir. That did come out right.
How would you rather say it?
That's correct, sir.
Much better.
I'm not too sure why we have to fight against the enemies. I mean, there is enough space.
Kiss on deck.
Well, I mean, it's not all. There are different kind of resources in different parts of space. I mean, it's.
I suppose.
There's a star man waiting.
So I
was
really
actually
like that
kind of a joke,
transmission in the beginning of the mission there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was cool. A bit too loud though, if you're wearing
Yeah.
headphones.
Yeah, a little bit loud.
You can change the volume
Oh,
of that.
what's
Yeah.
better is
The volume is crashing.
it sounds better when I have this thing called a
User joined
crosstalk,
your channel. User
and
joined
everything
your
sounds
channel.
ready.
Captain on deck. Thank you very much.
On deck.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Euphemia Expanse. We're currently locked into this sector because of the issues with the gateway, but we've got the TSAF Asimov with us for resupply. There's a limited number of of munitions aboard the TSAF Asimov, so we just need to be mindful of what we're using during actual combat. That last one was a simulated combat, so we've not expended any ordnance on it.
Oh.
You're gonna have to make yourself. You're gonna have to make yourself comfortable on your own vessels. However, the TSAF Asimov. That's such a hard name to say. The TSAF Asimov doesn't have crew quarters for us, so you're gonna have to use the quarters on your own ship. I know they're a bit cramped, and you guys have to get friendly in some of your quarters.
We're just
I'm sleeping in the air on the ship.
You did sign up to the TSN, so you have to bear with it.
We only have dimes, not quarters.
Well, if you need me, I'll be on the hammock between the nukes.
Commander Evans, any additional information?
I have just passed on a link regarding the supplies available at the TSAF Asimov for bridge officers' use only. Please do not pass it to any other crew members, as this information is considered classified. However, it will also give you an idea of what supplies we have, the intelligence available regarding the neighbouring sectors, and the status of any objectives. Please feel free to pursue this in your own time. Otherwise, I do not have anything pertinent to share at this time.
Fantastic. Yay. I hope everybody was settling into their new crews. I hope the cadets have enjoyed themselves. Cadets, I'm afraid senior officers get first dibs on where to sleep on their ship.
Indeed. I'm going to sleep outside in space.
I hope you're going to be sleeping in a spacesuit outside anyways, so yeah.
Sounds like indoors sounds good.
And on that note,
we'll try to rail you in before we go to war.
And on that torpedo.
No.
Gentlemen.
you can feel free to remain with a link up so that you could carry out any more simulations. Other than that, duty officer.
Sir, just one more message. If anyone's interested in joining the Committee for Liberation, Integration and Terrifying Organisms and their Rehabilitation Society, then please sign up outside. If not,
Easy.
If not, officers of the 2nd Fleet 4th Flight Division, you're
Who passed on weed? Hey, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
The worrying thing is the realization of that.
Indeed.
I can resist.
Ooh.
Fleet Captain Xavier.
She's a nice red. She's a dead one.
What did you think about the minefield I was laying at the end there? Or we were laying?
It was such a minefield.
It was a very nice minefield.
It was very well arranged, actually. I was impressed with the coordination.
I would say very mindful on his resources.
However, it was only simulated.
Son of a gun!
Poor Alan, we know he'll never get laid like
I wonder if you could do amazing dreams.
And this is only simulated approval.
Poor Alan.
Don't worry, Asimov, we've got virtual, line of virtual minds right in front of you.
So is that the red shirt in my quarters?
Captain.
I'll look after them, you don't need to worry, sir.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
User disconnected from your channel. User left your channel.
Who's playing that?
Someone's tuning the ukulele by the sounds of it.
Yeah. In the briefing.
User left your channel.
Didn't realise.
Musical! No worries, man, no worries.
I'm with the Enterprise.
Alright, so what's happening, people? Is that it?
User left your channel.
That's correct. We are
Your channel.
Okay.
Mess hall.
Good point, actually. Mess hall.
Yes, where's mess hall?
Be safe, gentlemen.
User left your channel.
Be safe.
User disconnected from your channel. User left your
Where the fuck's the
channel.
mess hall?
User left your channel.
I'll see you.